One question I get from time to time is it possible to get a VA loan if you're working on a commission in some sort of sales type job? And so typically on any sort of commission job, and that's on any mortgage, by the way, not just VA, is typically we're going to need a 2-year history of collecting it. And the reason being is they want to see some stability. And if you're in some sort of sales role, as we know, the commissions, they can be up, they can be down, and they want to see that 2-year history so we can do a 2-year average on that income. Now, that being said, it does not necessarily need to be 2 years with the same employer. It should be similar employment. And that's where it gets kind of a gray area, is how similar. Like, for example, I had a guy that was selling cable, like internet type service. And then he was doing another type of B2B sales, like some other type of small business sales. And I actually talked to 3 different underwriters and got 3 different answers because each one had a little slightly different response on how that should be treated. So there is a little bit of gray area on how similar is similar. Obviously, if you're working in car sales in one job and going to car sales in a different job, that's pretty simple. But if you're working similar jobs but not the same job, then that can get tricky. Now, the other thing to know is base salary and draws are acceptable income. So typically when someone's on commission, but they have some sort of base salary, I'll be like, hey, we can use that base salary. Hopefully the base salary is enough to make it work.